Trump led you to smoking pot.
Right.
Cut down on your drinking.
What I discovered was alcohol and outrage are not a good mix. It's like a hat on a hat.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Trump derangement syndrome. If you have any liberal friends or family out there, please check on them. They could be suffering in silence from this newly coined term and newly discovered disorder. It's a real thing. I'm not making it up. It's not just, a dank meme online. It's serious. A lot of therapists all over the United States have been reporting that they have an uptick in patients sitting on their couches, laying on their couches, whatever the case may be, crying to them about Donald Trump. All kind of anxiety. They can't really function properly. They're blowing up their friends and family. They're going to work irritated, agitated. It's causing a serious issue. Chelsea Handler went on Bill Maher's show and admitted to having TDS. She didn't really say it was TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, if you don't know. But she said that she spoke to a therapist about Trump, and she's, pouring her heart out to this person. And then she got on drugs, started smoking weed, was drinking a little bit, all that because of Donald Trump. And it was hilarious to see Bill Maher say, hey, come on. I mean, you got real people out here that have suffering real problems. You're talking about Trump. That's why you're in the couch. But it ain't just Chelsea Handler. She's one of many. But it's no surprise. These liberal people, the way they've been behaving, people like Chelsea Handler. I mean, how do you talk about a person so negatively every day, day in and day out, and it's really passionate? You got people like Rachel Maddow on television crying. How can you be exerting that much emotional energy on a person and not have any kind of negative consequence as a result? It has to be. It's just a logical conclusion. I mean, we've seen all kind of crazy things that have been happening. This whole thing with the media, goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know if the whole Russia kerfuffle, the whole tax returns kerfuffle, I don't know if that is because they truly want justice, if they are being told by their bosses what to do, or if they believe they're doing the right thing because of an internal battle. Or it could be a mix of all three. They could be getting told at CNN by Judge Zucker, hey, let's keep, banging the hammer on Trump because that generates revenue. People like Don Lemon, what's the man's name? Cuomo, all these people, they may be doing the work of their boss, Jeff Zucker, but it could also be some internal issues going on. They just hate Trump that much. They are so, surprised and appalled that a guy like Donald Trump would win. They got to go through all these things. It's just them projecting their internal feelings outward. That's pretty much what it is, in my opinion, coupled with the pressure of their job. TDS is 1000% real. A lot of regular normies, in my opinion, are being influenced by the mainstream media and their parents, friends, family, and then their own personal feelings on the inside. All that's coming together and they're doing crazy things. Remember when that person tried to scale the Statue of Liberty? I was like, girl, what are you doing? Get off of the Statue of Liberty. Come down. What is going to be the actual result here? You got people showing up nude, throwing doo-doo on people. I mean, just nasty stuff, weird stuff, unnecessary. I'm getting weird looks. I got on my MAGA hat. This is not a MAGA hat, obviously, but I had on a MAGA hat in the airport, and I'm getting these 1,000-mile stares from these white liberals. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened here? I thought you guys are my friends. I thought just a few years ago, I know a few years ago, if I was in that same airport without a MAGA hat on, this is before Trump, they'd be trying to come up to me and be all nice and, do all kind of phony things to make themselves feel better. But now, to make themselves feel better, they got to make me feel bad, or at least try to. They can't really say anything to me or do anything to me because, they're still scared of me because I'm black and they're in the airport. So all they can do is just stare. But see, that whole thing wouldn't even exist if it were not for this whole situation about TDS being the way of the land in 2019. So as I close, I just want to say, if you got any friends or family out there that happen to be liberal, left-leaning, center-left, that have been acting strange since 2016 election, that every time Trump comes on TV, they got a weird look on their face and try to do this, check on them just to make sure they're okay. I recommend therapy. I recommend to get away from the TV and the cell phone. My goodness. Like, tell them to get off of Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, because that's where a lot of this stuff happens. That's where the Trump derangement syndrome radicalization process begins, in my humble opinion. They keep seeing things all the time from Vice Media, ABC, NBC, CNN, CBS, etc. all the time, 24/7. It never turns off. They got notifications going on, bleep, 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 constantly with anti-Trump, anti-conservative, weird, crazy messaging, things that aren't even true, pure lies. I mean, the news will just put out things that have no actual merit. Yellow journalism, that is the way of 2019. It's part of the reason why the whole journalism industry is going down fast, like the Hindenburg, but that's a different story. And for now, I digress. What do you think? Do you think Chelsea Handler is suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, aka TDS? If you think that, please explain to me why in the comments below. I know why she's suffering from TDS. It's pretty clear. She came on TV and admitted it. You know, I had to seek therapy. You know, I resorted to drugs. You know, I wasn't really feeling well. I was suffering. She put it in the book. Now, it could be to sell the book, you know, because that's also another avenue. You're trying to make money off of your perceived suffering. You may not actually dislike Trump, but you may want to present as that to try and sell things, to try and become relevant. I mean, she did have a show on Netflix. I'm not sure if that got canceled or renewed, but again, I digress. On that show, it was basically a Trump bash fest. Now, I think it got canceled, so it didn't work, but at least it got her a show on TV, which is not that easy to do, regardless of whether it's Netflix, Showtime, regular network television, whatever the case may be. That's not an easy thing to do. So that's that. But is it all about just trying to make money? Is it a serious thing? What about regular normies, your friends and family? How about them? Is it to try and get attention, or do you think they're really suffering from some kind of Trump derangement syndrome? Why would a regular woman from Congo be in America and try to scale the Statue of Liberty? For what reason? It's something that just ain't clicking all the way right. Maybe all the rhetoric from the media is just bringing to the forefront those who are already mentally ill to begin with. I don't really know, but whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.